Hey everyone, this is kind of a special emergency video, just saying. This is going to be a tag team video with me and my brother Mike, Weed and Freak. Something totally disgusting I found out just a little bit ago. I got this from Yahoo News, from yahoonews.com. Mom convicted in son's jaywalking death. At Marietta, Georgia, a mom who was convicted of jaywalking after her 4-year-old son was run over and killed in a hit and run said on the Today Show that the worst part of going to jail would be the separation from her two remaining kids. Raquel Nelson was convicted of homicide by vehicle and reckless conduct by a jury and faces sentencing tomorrow. She can receive up to 3 years, a jail sentence, 6 times the stretch of Jerry Guy, who admitted to drinking before running over Nelson's son, AJ, served. And by the way, folks, the news video that we're going to show, the news clip that we're going to provide the link below, shows that he had been convicted twice earlier for hit and runs. I think they come after me so much harder than they did him is a slap in the face, because this will never end for me, she said. It's 3 years away from the two kids that I have left behind. Nelson said of the jury that had never been in my shoes because each of them answered that they had never taken public transportation before. Nelson, who doesn't have a car, was 3/10 of a mile away from the nearest crosswalk when her bus dropped off at the stop across the street from her apartment with her 3 children. She decided to cross the street with her kids rather than remain outside any later at night, she said. We are hoping as a family the judge is compassionate and let my niece remain with her other children, Nelson's aunt Loretta Williams said. Nearly 75,000 signatures have been signed. Thanks to me and Michael, we now have reached it up to the 100. It's up to the 100,000 mark now. We're going to leave a link to the petition too. Please, folks, sign this petition. This is disgusting. I mean, this is American justice for you. Maybe if the woman would have dyed her skin white and reported this accident to the police like a month later, she'd have got off scot-free. I mean, like I said, our justice system is not the best in the world. Our justice system is one of the most corrupt justice systems. Sometimes they do get it right, but more than not, they totally screw it up. And I mean, so please, folks, sign this petition. Don't let this woman go to prison. I mean, come on. I mean, and the jackass who did this, who got 2 more prior of hit and runs, and he only goes to 6 months.
And he was the one who did the
running over, and he was drunk. He was drinking. I'm going to let Michael take over. I'm just disgusted right about now.
Yeah, it's okay, Sean. I understand. Go ahead. Okay. It also just brings up a more serious point about how women are sentenced more harsher than men a lot of times. You know, I mean, I've been doing some research. I found that a woman who kills a man gets 2 more years in prison than a man who kills a woman. And you know, I'm just sitting here dumbfounded by the fact that this woman that made a harsh judgment, or a irrational judgment, but she gets 3 years, and a man who was drunk, knew he was drunk and driving, and he gets 6 months. Again, this also goes to the fact that, you know, yes, Casey Anthony got off scot-free. She got off scot-free, and she killed her daughter. Let's just face it. She murdered her. And people know it. This is nothing about for the media, nothing about just keeping a story going. Just like they did with OJ. Everybody knew OJ was guilty. But the fact is, it kept a story for the media. So, now with Casey Anthony, they got a story. But this young lady, folks, I'm getting back to the young lady. She there's a difference between making a rational decision and running over someone. And this guy didn't even stop. He just kept going. Twice before? I mean, come on, give me a freaking break. Again, I wonder if she had been white or a man. In general, probably would have got off scot-free. How sickening is that? Please sign this petition. And I normally don't ask this, but if you see another video like this, okay, yes. But please, I would like for all my friends and subscribers
and
to
mine
share,
too.
and my brother's friends and subscribers to share this video, not for our views, but for the link below. So that way you can get to sign the petition. We need to get 21,000 more signatures. It needs to be signed, so that way this young lady is not going to go to jail for 6 months for something as trivial as
Not
this.
6 months, 3 years.
Oh, excuse me, 3 years.
3
where that
years.
jackass who ran over the child gets 6 months. Excuse me, I'm so...
And folks, let me tell you,
Wait, hold on a second, Sean.
please hurry, because the decision is going to be rendered, it's going to be rendered tomorrow. So please don't put this off. Please sign it as soon as you can. Pass it along to your friends, your neighbors, cousins, relatives. We need these signatures. Please hurry. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, that's okay, Sean. I'm just going to end it right here. This is disgusting. It just goes to show that we don't have an equal justice system. We don't have equality for women. We don't have equality for minorities. Because Casey Anthony, who is a murderer, gets off. A woman who made a bad decision gets 3 years. And a man who ran over the child gets 6 months. Now you tell me, where's the damn justice in that? Okay? Please, sign the petition. Just share this with your friends and everything, please. I'm begging you.